Reverse plank exercise. Make sure you're staying symmetric with these movements. Also pay attention, since your head is unsupported while you're doing this, you have to make sure the tongue stays on the roof of your mouth. Swallow, pay attention where your tongue moves, which should move, the middle of your tongue should move on the roof of your mouth, and you should keep it there during the whole exercise. So, obviously I'm going to talk, so that's not going to happen, but while you're doing the exercise, try to keep it so. Make sure your feet are nice and symmetric, hands are nice and symmetric, you're lifting up your buttocks from the ground. Pay attention that your hands feel very comfortable, so don't necessarily have to have it the most twisted position. Okay? Also, so tongue on the roof of the mouth, pay attention that your head is not hanging like this, nor picking it up like this. Okay? Ideally it would be to try to keep it straight, tuck your chin a little bit, this way you might even achieve a little bit dynamic stretching in the suboccipital muscles around C4, C5, which might also come handy. You want to be careful with that. If you really feel it's really stretching drastically, you might want to ease it up and move it out of that position. Okay, it's not necessarily the wisest way to stretch and making the stretching the most painful or, how should I say it, the most severe. Yeah, so don't make it into a major neck stretch. There are many other ways to do that. But if you feel like you're gaining some range of motion, that would be lovely. So, pelvis up, chin tucked a little bit. So this is the reverse plank. Now, you can also improve this by dropping your pelvis a tiny bit, and then you start moving back and forth. Always make sure opposite limbs move at the same time. For the sake of this video, I'm keeping the movement very short, but you can obviously keep going much longer distances. Pay attention that the opposite limbs take off and land at the same time. You want to make sure you maintain the reptilian rhythm with this exercise as well, which is basically moving the opposite limbs at the same time, which is one of the most basic element of proper gait and proper running technique. Okay, so this was the reverse plank and reverse plank walking.